What's up and welcome to a brand new edition of Football Everyday, coming to you live and direct from the studios of Menara Star as usual. My name's Nelson. Joining me today, Ian Yee and Ben Ibrahim. Bro, good to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while.
Man, yes.
Good to have you back. Good to have you back as well, Ian.
Thank you.
Well, guys, as I said, good to see you again. But where else can we start, than with Man United's 6-1 home thrashing at the hands of noisy neighbours, Manchester City. I mean, Ian, most people went for a United win, right? Or at least a draw. So what do you make of United's capitulation?
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure of the victory before the game anyway. But I wouldn't look too much into it. People are saying changing of guard and all that. There's a shift in power. Nah, there was a red card. You have to take that into account. Even in the first half, United that dominated possession as they usually do. They were wearing City down slowly. They did concede the goal, but they were mostly in control. So I wouldn't look too much into the result. There are some positives to be taken from it. There is a blessing in disguise that Johnny Evans. I mean, I think even Ferguson will have to admit that was it. That was his last chance. He blew it.
Right. So it's still early days. But Ben, as Ian said, the red card certainly changed the game. But what's your take on the enigmatic Mario Balotelli? Look, in certain aspects, it's kind of like United's own win.
Well, something I just want to comment about Manchester United. That result was coming because if you saw the result or the match or the way they played against Chelsea and the last few games defensively. They've been very, very poor. If they played Barcelona about 3-4 weeks ago or on that form, they would have got annihilated 7-1.
Right.
But back to your question, Mario Balotelli, he's hot and cold. He's a loose cannon. I still think he's a loose cannon. On any day, he could turn up and be the best striker in the world. On any day, he could be the worst player on the pitch, not a team player, and someone that you just want to kick off the pitch, So he's still hot and cold. Everybody's saying, or Roberto Mancini is saying, top 5 player in the world. I still don't think so. He's got a long way to go.
Not
so
quite
lots to prove then, right? Well, Ian, on the whole, Sir Alex described the result as the worst derby defeat in his history, but Roberto Mancini has come out and said that United are still the team to beat. So would you agree or no? Is it mind games?
No, I think he's just being realistic. With Mancini, he just says it as it is, right? That's one thing you gotta like about the guy. And you wouldn't want to look too much into that result if you were the manager as well. You won't want to get the players carried away. So you say, look, they had that red card. That had a big bearing on the game.
Right.
So let's just keep our feet on the ground. Let's just keep working hard and keep playing the way that we've been playing, because they have been playing really good football.
Right. And the 5 points clear now, right? Yeah. But still early, okay? Well, another rather surprising result saw Liverpool being held to a 1-1 draw by newly promoted Norwich.
Surprising, really?
Okay, maybe I'm wrong there. But Ben, isn't this the problem with the Reds in recent times, where they fail to see off, lesser opponents at home?
No, that's a really good point that you brought up, because against Manchester United, they should have got a result against Manchester United. But against Manchester United, because they hate Manchester United so much, there's that passion, that desire, that willingness to win. Against Norwich, it's just like, okay, give it to Luis Suarez, and he should finish. But Luis Suarez, a lot of people have been giving him a lot of praise, but he still can't finish as well. He's a great player. He can open it up. He can score goals, but not consistently. He should have scored at least 3-4 goals against Norwich.
But he hit the post a couple of times.
Yeah, he hit the post a few times actually. So, but take nothing away from Norwich. They could have got a result. Holt, he also hit the bar with a header. Pepe Reina had a decent game. So, I don't know what it's like with Liverpool. Maybe it's that British mentality that, okay, we're still a relatively British team with a British mindset. I say that with the likes of Jordan Henderson, Charlie Adams, Stuart Downing. So they need that, guy, that European champion to lift the spirits. Kenny's that great British bulldog spirit. Come on, guys, let's get it going. Let's get it going. But in terms of world class, well, they've still got a long way to go.
All right. Okay, nice one. Over at the Emirates, in-form Robin Van Persie, came off the bench to score twice to help the Gunners to a 3-1 win over stubborn Stoke City. Ian, with Fabregas and Nasri gone, RVP has certainly stepped up, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna be a tough one for them, because the better he plays, the more he's gonna think his future lies elsewhere. Wenger already admitted, I think a couple of weeks ago, half the squad wanted to leave. You won't be surprised if Van Persie was one of them. He has made some noise as well about wanting to leave.
Thanks, Man City.
Exactly. City talked about signing him as well, right?
Well, okay, that's Arsenal. We'll see what happens this weekend. QPR 1, Chelsea 0. Ben, none of us saw this happening, right? You know, Andre Villas-Boas is furious as anything with referee Chris Foy, you know, but what do you make of that result?
Well, Andre Villas-Boas, AVB as he is famously or infamously known, he's got to look at himself because he blamed the referee against Stoke, he blamed the referee against Manchester United,
right.
and now he's blaming the referee again. If you look at the match, Drogba, fair sending off, Basinga, 50-50.
Right.
But QPR, they parked 10 men behind the ball. They could have won that game, Anelka could have won that game, but yeah, he's got to look at himself and say, look, I got my tactics wrong. Not in just this game, but the last few games, and he's got to learn to play the referee.
All right, well, quick one then. Ian, we've been speaking and, you know, bigging up Newcastle, who are still unbeaten after last weekend. I mean, look, Newcastle won and Wigan 0. So what do you make of that? I mean, Johan Cabaye scoring the winner, this resilience and all, you know, home form.
Yeah, I have been very impressed by them. I have to say, they've been much tougher. I mean, Colaccini, he used to be a joke, right? He used to be trying so hard, but it's just not quite good enough for the Premier League. And this season, he looks like a completely different player. So that defensive solidity has definitely helped. But still, I have to say that they've been playing the weaker teams. These results, this unbeaten run has come up against Swansea, QPR, Wigan, the most recent one, Wolves. So
early days.
All right, well, hold on to your thoughts. Great stuff, guys, but it is time for a quick break on Football Everyday, so stay tuned as we'll be right back to catch up on this weekend's eye-catching matches. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Football Everyday with me, Ian, and of course Ben. All right, getting right into this weekend's games, guys. Let's start with the early kickoff at Goodison Park, where Man United, will look to bounce back against Everton. Ian, I'll start with you. How do you see this one turning out?
Well, seeing that I'm sitting with an Everton fan, I'll try to be kind. I think United should just about edge it, but it won't be an easy game, especially with United's current form. Actually they are there for the taking. So if Everton really turn up, and they have struggled financially, so the squad hasn't been strengthened very much. But on their day, Everton, I mean, they can spring a surprise or two. So United need to be careful. But at the end of the day, I still predict the United win.
Our friend Zach might disagree with you as well, but
of course he would.
Again, Zach. United safely progressed, into the quarterfinals of the Carling Cup in midweek, But the Toffees will be a different proposition, right?
Will be a different proposition. The Toffees have always given Manchester United a hard time at Goodison Park over the years, and hopefully it'll be the same this weekend. But to be very objective, I don't see it happening. I think we'll lose this match 1-0, maybe 2-0. But I think the best result for us is a draw.
You'll take a draw. Moyes will take a draw, right?
Oh, we'll take a draw. Moyes will take a draw. The whole the chairman, from everybody to Bill Kenwright, everybody will take a draw because Manchester United, yes, they got slaughtered over the weekend, but they know how to bounce back. They're a very professional outfit.
It's not a good time to be facing United, right?
No, it's never a good time to face Man United because they've got a culture, a tradition. Let's get 3 points. Let's win the game. And football is all about mentality, not just about technicality. So I'll be happy with a draw, to be honest.
All right. Okay, well, the big one at Stamford Bridge sees the Blue of Chelsea play host to the Red and White of Arsenal. Ian, Arsenal generally find it tough against the Blues, right? But with Drogba and Basinga suspended, you think Wenger's men will have a chance?
No, I still don't think so. Their nemesis Drogba is not. He won't be playing. But still, I think the Blues have a bit too much for Arsenal at the moment. Arsenal are still a team trying to get used to new players, especially in very key positions. Arteta and Mertesacker, they still haven't really been, especially Mertesacker. Wow, have you ever seen a player that slow? I mean, I thought Johnny Evans was slow.
He's 6'4". What do you expect?
Good. But he really needs to really get up to the pace of the Premier League. If not, Arsenal are going to keep struggling for the rest of the season, especially against Chelsea. Torres might finally have a good game. Who knows?
I mean, this is his chance, right? I mean, Ben, what do you see happening this one?
I predicted a draw when I first saw this fixture, but Chelsea missing Basinga, missing Drogba, and a few of their guys.
And you were saying earlier on about Villas-Boas being getting his tactics wrong and stuff.
He's still quite naive in his tactics. A very good point that you brought up. So I can see Arsenal nicking this.
Wow.
Yeah, just.
Right.
You know,
Give me a score prediction for good measure, man.
1-0.
Yeah.
Van Persie to score, right?
No, I'm not sure about that. Maybe Ramsey? To score?
Sure.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea will just about win it. I'm gonna go against that.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe 2-1. I don't know. Van Persie to score one, but Chelsea to get a couple of goals.
But wouldn't be surprised if it was a draw.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, over at the City of Manchester Stadium, the league leaders welcome Mick McCarthy's Wolves. I mean, will this be as straightforward as it sounds?
Yeah.
Ian?
No problems at all. I think City have been playing some excellent football. For once, I think Mancini, he's been very smart. The first season, he just took all the bullets when everyone was criticizing him for playing defensive football. Very defensive substitutions all the time.
Yep.
But this season, he played it safe that first season. But now he knows what the Premier League is all about. He's getting more adventurous by each passing game. So
And he seems to be doing well with his squad rotation as well, right? I mean, you agree with Ian?
No, I disagree. Well, I agree with the fact that Man City will win, but they'll have to do it the hard way. Mick McCarthy is a warrior. Jimmy O'Hara is a warrior. These guys will battle you and fight you for 93 minutes.
Break your legs and stuff.
Yeah, Man City will win. But, you never know, because Wolves last year, don't forget, they beat Manchester United. Yeah?
Yeah.
So
All right.
they could produce a fluke again, and maybe there's a air of arrogance in Man City this week. Hey, we beat the champions. Maybe they'll go into this weekend a bit complacent.
Sure hope so.
You never know.
They'll be playing City in midweek as well, Carling Cup. But okay, over at the Britannia, in form and unbeaten Newcastle visit Stoke City. Ben, the Magpies have certainly surprised everyone so far. With their form and resilience. But can they keep it up against a Stoke who we know are very physical?
No, I don't think so. Like Ian said before, they've had it easy these last 9 weeks, and this is going to be their first big test. Don't forget, Stoke are very good in the air, not just from the Rory Delap throw, but they like to time everything from set pieces and corners, use Peter Crouch, that basketball tactic. So, yeah, they're very, very good in the air, very aggressive. They've got great players like Ryan Shawcross, Robert Huth, Crouchy as well.
Yeah.
So Rory Delap when he's in form, not just from his throw-ins, but from the midfield. So I see this one going Stoke's way.
Okay, it's going to be tough for Newcastle. Then, quick one, Ian. Liverpool at West Brom. Home win, away win or draw?
Come on, Roy Hodgson to get a win over Liverpool.
Yeah. All right, you heard it here on Football Every Day. Thanks a lot for your thoughts, guys. Okay, before we bid you goodbye, do remember that we've launched a brand new contest with monthly prizes from Tiger FC, Adidas, and SenQ up for grabs, along with FA Cup tickets, FA Cup final tickets, thanks to Astro and Emirates. So do log on to football.thestar.com.my for more info. And you can drop us an email as well at football@thestar.com.my. Well, that about wraps up this week's episode of Football Every Day, guys. So, Ian, Ben, thanks a lot. Great to have you again. Enjoy your football, and we'll see you real soon. Nice one.
Good one.